calm environment to introduce them to see if it's a good match. As you can see, she's pretty laid back. I brought her around dogs all morning and she didn't react at all to any of them. She's been in rooms with other dogs and hasn't. Under our watch, we haven't seen anything at that nature. So, but I mean, of course, animals are unpredictable just as people are. So please, though, consider her. She's a wonderful dog. She does sit and shake on command too. So she's already got skills to pay the bills. So thank you so much.
Thank you, officer. And now we're going to move on to call to the public. There are several, I've asked my board members, there are several speakers here who want to speak to Camino Escuela and Calle Angosta. If the board has no objection, rather than having them a call to the audience, even though the item is on the agenda and is not a hearing, we could hear them at that time rather than now if the board has no objections. What's the pleasure of the board? No objections. Okay, so those of you who are here for that particular item, we will hear it. We will let you speak when that item is up on the agenda. And with that, we'll go to the remaining folks that call to the audience. Mary Murphy.
Good morning, everyone. It's nice to be here early. Good morning. Will I ever get to say Buenos Tardes again? Anyways, it's been interesting lately. A lot of trash talking going on. The thing in Ferguson. My home, 147 East Los Arcos in Green Valley, has formally been registered as a peaceful protest in support of Ferguson. There have been issues with law enforcement, the HOA, government, the Green Valley Council, government. I've been false arrested. I was injured in an arrest. I stand in peaceful protest with Ferguson. There are issues. I'm leaving some paper with you, information that was suppressed, freedom of information. How about suppression of information? How about when you're sitting at the Board of Flood Control? Somebody reads the stuff that's submitted. They sat on it at the Green Valley Council. It was submitted a year ago. In Ferguson, proactive approach. Here's your chance to shape Green Valley's future. If I see one more damn 10-year plan, I got a drawer full of them in my Arizona room. All talk and no action. The work's not done. And it's not done. And Huckleberry engineered it, and Bernal engineered it, and the work's not done, and it's 35 years later. And the one thing that was censored that I forgot to mention is over the years, the hospital facilities, et cetera, et cetera. Incorporation has been the other item on the agenda. Because if the county's not doing its job, what alternative do we have? If these guys engineered a job 35 years ago and didn't manage to get it done, and that Conrad Joyner that got a library named after him, I want to hear more about him, because there's nothing honorable about it. Incorporation. The county's taking care of Green Valley, and the Green Valley Council's taking care of Green Valley. It's not. It's a fraud. Meet me in my Arizona room. Meet me in the alley, Mr. Carroll. We'll look at the documents together. Peace and love, Ferguson.
Christopher Cole. And may I remind the speakers you have 3 minutes. And when I announce your name, step forward to the podium. And I reserve the right to ensure that speakers abide by the rules of civility.